So do we all remember what the perimeter lesson was I did a couple weeks ago was? Thumbs up if we do, thumbs up, thumbs down if we don't. So I'm seeing some thumbs up and some thumbs down. So who can tell me what perimeter is? I saw some hands go down now. Hold on, I saw Yesenia's hand up. What was perimeter? It is the distance around something. That's exactly right. So let's say the distance around. Who can give me an example of a distance around something? And why would we need to know the distance around something? Ezekiel. That's kind of like the distance from someone, but that's not the distance around, right? So why would I need to know? So Liliani says around the classroom could be one distance. Yes, you can go. What's another distance we might measure around something? Aaron?
The whiteboard?
We could maybe measure around the whiteboard like this, right? And that would tell us how big the whiteboard is. What's one more reason that we would measure the distance around something on IE? I don't know what. How about this? Let me give you guys an example. If I had a yard, and my yard is just a normal square yard, why would I need to know the distance around the yard? What would I build around my yard? Ezekiel? What goes around my yard?
Around your yard, a fence?
A fence, right? And so I might measure the distance around my yard so I know how much fence I need to go around it, right? That's good. So let's get our whiteboards out right now. I'm going to ask us a couple questions.
Yay! What are we going to do?
You'll see. So this whole lesson, it focuses on me asking you. This whole question focuses on me asking you questions and you guys answering it to help me figure it out, okay? All right. So what I want us to do is someone give me a whiteboard. Thank you, Araceli. Now, we're going to draw a square on our whiteboard, but first, who can tell me what a square is? Araceli, what's a square? Shh. It has 4 sides, and as Ezekiel says, all the sides are equal. So let's draw a square, everyone, right in the middle of our whiteboard. Just draw one just like Mr. Sasso did. Just right in the middle. Perfect, Alex. Good job, Yesenia. And now, remember the lesson a couple weeks ago? I would give you guys the side lengths and I'd have you add them all up to give me the perimeter.
Yeah.
But now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to tell us what the perimeter is and you guys have to pick the side lengths. So I'm going to say our perimeter, Nathaniel, let's keep it quiet. I'm going to say our perimeter is 8. If my perimeter is 8, what are the lengths of each of my sides? I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to figure this out. I want you to write the side lengths on each side of the square.
Any number?
Well, the perimeter has to equal 8. When we add up the side lengths, it has to equal 8. So who can tell me or show me on their whiteboard what size each?
Makes 8 shit.
They have to be equal, Aaron. Each side has to be the same length.
Done.
Each side is the same length. Good job, Tuyen. Let me see what you have, Deja. Good job, Deja. You're close. They all have to have the same number. Good job, Ezekiel. And so, Ezekiel, what did you put for your side lengths? You said 2, 2, 2, 2. And when we add up 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, it equals what? It equals the perimeter of 8, which is what I wanted you guys to do. Okay, so let's look at that example real quick. So, and Ezekiel, you were right with this answer, by the way. But what we have is, we have Nathaniel telling me that he put, what did you put, Nathaniel? 4, 2, 1, 1. And when we add up 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8, that equals 8, right? But is that a square if the sides are different lengths? No, because as Tu Yin said, all the sides have to be the same length on a square, or as Ezekiel said. So let's erase that. Let's try another one. You guys can draw me another square. Another. Shh. I don't want us blurting out the answers here.
We should do a rectangle.
Okay, so let's draw another square. And now this time, our perimeter is going to be, let's pick our perimeter equals 16. Shh. Shh. So Reese, a square, all the sides have to be the same or different? The same, you're right. And so, remember you guys, all the sides have to be the same length on a square. And when we add them all up, they equal 16. So I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to figure this one out. Not yet. So let's see, everyone put our boards up and let's see what we have. Good job, Ezekiel. Good job, Tu Yin. Good job, Alex. Good job, Araceli. Good job, Nathaniel. And so, Nathaniel, can you come up here real quick? Good job, Jennifer. Good job, Aaron. So let's see what you have. So on the board, as Nathaniel put, he said 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals our perimeter of 16. Thumbs up if we agree. Good job, you guys. Perfect, Nathaniel. Go sit down. All right, let's erase that one. We're gonna do a triangle now.
Yay!
Shh, you guys. Nathaniel, how many sides does a triangle have? 3. And for this triangle, we're gonna say all the sides are the same length again, okay? And now, I want our perimeter to be. No, let's say the perimeter equals 15. I want you guys to think of the side lengths for that. Remember, do they all have to be the same or different for this one? The same. Good job, Ezekiel. Good job, too.
Are you recording it? He's recording it. Okay.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, Mr. Sasso.
I saw it.
Mr. Sasso.
Good job, you guys.
5. He's recording it. I saw it. I did. Mr. Sasso.
1, 2, 3.
Eyes on you.
All right, good job, Ezekiel. Okay, since Ezekiel's sitting quietly, Ezekiel, come up here. I'm not picking anyone to come up if they're throwing their boards down. Yeah, bring your board up. Let's see what Ezekiel put. So it looks like we have 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, which is our perimeter of 15. Good stuff. Okay, go sit down.
He's recording yourself.
To finish the lesson, let's erase our boards one more time. And now this time, we're going to act like Mr. Sasso doesn't know what perimeter is. So what I want you to do is I want you to write your own example. Just write your own definition of perimeter. I just want one sentence explaining what perimeter is to me. All right, when you're done with your sentence, I want you to put your whiteboard up so I can see what you have. So Reese says a perimeter is a distance around something. That's good, Reese. Here's a question for you. What kind of tools would we use to measure the distance? Hold on, I asked Reese. I heard some good suggestions.
Measuring tape.
Aaron, I said we're not blurting him out. Next time we're moving our pin down. Alex, can you help him? A yardstick's one tool we could use. What's another tool? Nathaniel, what'd you say? An inch ruler, a measuring tape, and we already said a yardstick. I like all those suggestions. And so for my last question,